Summon my body. Yes. I am standing on my glittery remains. And there's nothing to take. But it makes the skull go away. Alright. Don't be dying again. That's not what we want. Oh, hello. We're making some heavy top crane leather. Thanks for joining me. How you doing? We're gonna process a little bit of this. This stuff finishes on the tanneries pretty quick. So yeah, I figured I'd burn through some of these, make some heavy top grain leather, because I think what we'll be working on here. Hey, got some new stuff. Ooh, leather string is on the menu, although difficult. Rough leather, there's leather pads. That's the one I was looking at potentially making, which takes heavy top grain leather and glue. That'd be a pretty safe one to use to level up. Once we burn through some of this, then we'll head south and see if we can find some wrought iron. Or we could go get some grains for the bakings and the brewings. Now I should probably get wrought iron. I need to work on blacksmithing. We've got decent enough foods. I don't need to be working on that stuff quite yet. I'm kind of letting inventory dictate which skill I'm working on. Outside of like what I'm trying to like actually level up on, which obviously right now blacksmithing is my priority, but I'm just talking out my ass, I don't know. While we're doing this, I just again want to thank Delphina Moon, Jim Eckhart, and Mr. Combo Breaker for supporting the channel. Every penny that goes into that, I'm basically just saving up so that I can build a rendering computer for videos. So I'm not... Right now I'm basically doing everything on one computer, which is fine. But it means I'm basically rendering overnight. So it makes it a little more difficult to get things out quick. But, I mean, it works. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that someday here I'll have a computer that I can move all of the video to and then do the processing on a separate computer so I can just basically be processing as I'm recording. That would be nice. Anyway, thanks again. I really appreciate it. And no one should feel obligated to support. I know money can be tight for a lot of people these days, so... I'd be doing this whether I was uploading videos or not, so this is This is a hobby for me. Although my day job started out as a hobby too. I am fortunate enough to be doing things for a living that I actually enjoy. I mean, some days more than others, but you know, it's kind of life. Actually do work for somebody that's an amazing human being too, and a good team. Okay, we can make a ton of these, but I think I'm gonna have to make more glue. They did just add a recipe to make glue out of bone. I may need to look at that. But I think what we'll do is turn... because we don't have much glue at all. Don't know if I moved it over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. That's like, that's nothing. Let's get our hooves first. Turn all this into glue. Glue. Oh shit, we need no, that's bone fragments. Wait, so do we need something else for this now? Oh, water. I don't know if we needed water before. I don't remember. Let's do this. Nope, I'm gonna need a couple extra spots here for the glue. Okay, hopefully this goes fast. I'm looking forward to the day where I can start making the nice chandeliers and get this place lit up. So if we, let's see, if I were to theoretically burn through all of this heavy top grain leather, where was that thing? Heavy top grain leather. No, that's not what I want though. I want this. So we have 79. 395 glue. Well, I mean, that's actually not too bad. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's just run with what we've got here. That's gonna go through most of it. Other pads. Rough leather plate. That uses the same thing. Okay, so when this bumps up to very easy at this level, then maybe we'll switch over to rough leather plates. See what we can do here. That's fairly decent experience too. I don't know what these leather pads are even used for. I doubt they'll sell because I imagine most people are going to be making these to level up and then they're all trying to sell them too. Which I think this kind of stuff is where having kind of a recycling system would still work with the market system. Because some of the stuff people are just making to level. So everybody's going to want to be trying to sell the same stuff. Nobody's going to be wanting to buy it. I mean, probably going to be very rare, and it will probably be clans that are going to be using a lot of this stuff, and they're already going to have a bunch of it. So, you know, you kind of come back to the point of being able to disassemble some of these things, I don't think is going to detract from the market. There was some discussion about that where, oh, as soon as they add recycling, the market's going to crash. I don't think that's the case. Because you're still going to have people that are going to want the gold so that at the very least you can trade gold for grace. Especially now that you can have a plot with grace. So gold is going to be necessary for a lot of players. Like, not all of us are, you know, going in groups to kill NPCs to get gold. So being able to, for me, being able to sell things like, you know, wrought iron tools and stuff, I think it's still going to be a thing. Like, I think this will just balance out. If there's a recycling system, I think it'll just balance out how much people trash, like, you know, throw away things, and maybe it ends up meaning that people are selling more raw materials on there too, because they can recycle stuff, and if they don't really need it anymore, they can just sell the raw materials for someone else to skill up. Well, actually, you know, thinking about that, that might actually help the market. I don't know. Who knows? I definitely don't think it would crash the market, though. I think that's simplifying the market too much. All right, I'll see you when these are done. Okay. Ended up making some more glue with bones just to kind of finish these off. Oh, I didn't realize there were still more of these. Well, let's make some more glue. I'm getting close to 19. I'm gonna make these last 3 up. I have no idea if I'm gonna ever use any of these, but I think I'm gonna hold on to them since it's only like 3 stacks of stuff. Not like it takes up a bunch of room. Yeah, come on. Okay. We got 3 perfect stacks of leather pads. Let's stuff those up in there. Alright, I was kind of hoping we could hit 19. I don't know, not for any specific reason. Although, we just need to get it up so we can start doing some leather string. That'll be the next one, I think. We need to get some more... let's see. We do have a bunch of this. Let's do another row. But we could also start making some more. Grab some lime. Fill these up with inferior leather. Oh, 20 minutes. Nope. Didn't realize I had left some of it in there. Didn't realize I had left some of that in there. I can talk, I swear. It's still morning for me. Last episode and this episode were about 5 minutes apart. Okay, so we need heavy top grain leather. Let's get in position. Let's eat some food just because we can. And go. These frickin' gold farmers, man. Oops. Oh, you can't report them? Block player. I thought there was a way to report them. No point in blocking them because they're just gonna change users every time. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, we have more heavy top grain leather. Let's make what we can here. See if we can just get to... Oh, we already went over 19, that's right. Well. You know what? Let's not craft any more of those. I want to go on an adventure. You've been cooped up in this tower for too long. Too long we have been cooped up. Oh, where was I putting glue? Right there. So I have the pickaxe. We could probably top off our food stacks just to make sure we've got plenty while we're ootin' a boot. We don't have any more sausage. We're upgrading to goat sausage. Got these. And this is plain ale. Is this actually better? Oh, this is better for stamina. This is better for health. Interesting. Alright. We are going to... gonna go down here. Again. Big ol' long hike here. I think... Yeah, gotta follow this path. I'm gonna try my best to not loot stuff on the way there so that we're not half full by the time we get there. Because I definitely want to maximize our ore return on return. But so many strawberries and raspberries. And of course, there's actually deer out here that aren't disappearing when I get too close to them. There's some apples in here. Oh, look. Look at all this iron. Impure iron. I did mark this. I'm not sure I can pass all this up. Okay, maybe this is as far as we're going for now. Because damn, there's a lot of it in here. Whoever that is picked a good spot right next to a bunch of good ore. And if you were repeatedly just mining out all these irons, you could pretty much just turn the impure iron to raw iron. Impure iron to wrought iron. I'm mush-mouthing it here. Because you'd end up with so much of it, you could just turn it over. And you don't have to run for 20 minutes down south. Foggy morning here. Or night. I don't know what time of day it is. I think it's daytime. Hard to tell when you get into these misty zones. Unless the sun is actually like just rising or almost set. Yeah, I am totally fine going back with iron, with regular iron instead of pure iron. Impure, is this called impure iron? It is, okay. Impure iron, or iron. Only bronze ingots. This is one of those situations where selling stuff for gold is not going to do me any good when what I need isn't on the store, isn't on the market. Like, I haven't seen hardly... I've seen wrought iron axes, but I've seen no pickaxes. Yeah, and I'm not trading for gold. Okay, that's copper. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, I'm kind of doing chat stuff here. I don't know that I just want to hand off my raw iron stuff to Jester so he can make the iron. Wrought iron spikes. Wait, I don't want the redeeming cube, I want J. Blacksmithing. I'm at 17. It's my favorite sunbeams. Can we do a... Oh, yeah. It's good. Okay, I do not want to be aggroing any ghost peoples. I don't see any right there. I don't have... Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, I don't even have an axe with me. Okay, what do we got going on up in here? There might be more stuff out this way. Let's pick some apples too while we're here, why not? We're already kind of changing what we're doing anyway. Uh-oh. What level is this guy? 3. Boy, I don't think I could take that. I think those things do so much damage. Need parsley. Was I finding partially in this zone? Yeah, I'm 3 levels off of what I was headed out to do. But, you know, that's, to me, that's a sign of a good game. Ooh, look at all this. That is what I want. Put these down here. Got some barley here too. All kinds of good stuff. This is all tin. I guess we'll take some tin too. Why do I keep wanting to call it brass? Copper and tin make bronze. I could theoretically sell what I've got and then... Come on, you gonna... There we go. And then just make more with the stock that I have. Because I'm not using a ton of bronze right now. Blackberry. Well, we'll take some of that too. Guess I'm just getting everything now. Screw it. Come on. You can do it, put your back into it. Funny if you watch these NPCs sometimes what they do. Uh-oh. Hello, sir. You would like to feel my blade, huh? I guess your friend is gonna feel my blade too. 7 gold, that's pretty good. Hello. Thank you for your money. Ooh, bold winter stout. I remember that as being good. Let's see. I don't need this or this or... I don't remember which one of these, whether it's the citrine or the garnet that I have a lot of. Yummy. I'm curious if the food sells. I guess maybe the higher tier stuff would. Makes sense. Give you a boost to go do things. Like if you want to if you wanted to punch up a little bit, you could go buy some higher tier food that you can't make yourself. I could see that. No, sir, I have, a gift. Nubuck leather. That's a first. Any more up here? You know what? Let's grab some barley. Barley, barley, barley. Okay. I see some more impure iron down here. Wait, this is a good area. I gotta remember to come up in here more often. Got some snapdragon here. I have no idea what that stuff is used for. Ooh, rye. Ooh, rye. Don't need those. And let's move that down here. So I can kind of keep, of course, there's some more time. So I can keep track of the stack size. Did we, nope, still one stack of that. Just so I remember to come here more often. I don't, for some reason, I just never come out this way. There's too many good closer spots, but then those are usually the ones that are mined out when I go through there. Topaz. Oh, oat. Oh, we don't need you. We do need oat. We're not going to be able to pick any of this up either. I probably shouldn't have done that. We are full. Alright. Homeward bound. I kind of want to just come straight back here and gather more of this stuff. We'll see if we can sell some of our bronze, maybe. Get some more cooking. Now, can we go straight through here? I don't know. There's probably a cliff. We're probably going to have to go south to this road, but kind of want to check. There's always a cliff. This seems doable. I think. Oh boy. Maybe? Well, this is not great. Go. Well, there's another nice gravity death for you. Did we keep? We did keep everything. So now where is my corpse glitter? Man, there's a lot of ore over here. Where is it at? Oh, right there. Be careful, I'm gonna die again. I wonder if I can pull it from here, because otherwise I think I'm gonna have to go all the way back up there to get it. Let's see. Summon my body. Yes. I am standing on my glittery remains. And there's nothing to take. But it makes the skull go away. Alright. Don't be dying again. That's not what we want. Grab this oat. Nope. But I want to sprint. Where are we? Okay. Nope. Bullshit. You phasing boars. Teleporting phasing boars. No. Okay, he stayed. What? The hell? All right. Yoop. You go in there. Well, we gotta cook up some stuff anyway, because our copper bin is full. Let's just dump this in here. Oh wow, our copper bin's real full. Okay. You can go in there too, for now. Now let's see how much bronze we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think, let's see. Oh, 10. Okay, that's public. No, almost out of plain ale. We're just gonna sit here and wait for Jester to show up. We're making a sale. Oops. Is that as far as I can zoom out? What? Oh, you can't zoom if you're sitting down? Interesting. Huh. Anytime you do something that makes you stand up. nice. I've actually never used these before. Here, let's see if I can do this. We're gonna put a beer on the. There you go. Not a table. Whoops. Sorry, I should probably be reading this back, but I'm not. Maybe I'll cut this part out, I don't know. Well, that was fun. That's what I like about this game. Okay, now what were we doing? I gotta go cook up some more bronze now, so let's grab... I don't know what all we have upstairs, so let's just grab all this. I should have sold him some coal while he was here. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, we're gonna need to drop off some of this and get some coal. Oh no, that doesn't use coal. Browns uses sapwood. Luckily we have that too. No, we need a lot more than that. Nope, wrong bin. Man, that really burns through the wood. Still doing the twirlies. Got a little bit of iron we can pick up here. Start filling this up with bronze. A little bit of wrought iron. What are we missing now? Wood. Oh, the tree chopping is a never-ending chore. It's like dishes and laundry. Holy crap. There we go. Now, do we need... Yeah, let's get these topped off again. We'll do some twirly twirls. I'm so happy that I'm just dancing around. I don't know how much more of this we're gonna need specifically for Goji just commented and it distracted me. Yeah, I don't know how much more of this normal glass I'm going to need to make strictly for leveling blacksmithing, so I kind of like doing these in smaller batches, because otherwise I often will end up These are all full, right? Yep. I often will end up with way more stuff than I need, because that's kind of what I do. And then it just sits there. Post sticking through right there. You. Oh, you're already done there. I guess I will leave that alone for now. I've been tempted to try... I might do this instead of... Okay, let me back up. I've been tempted to try streaming this just to kind of get that set up so that if and when I want to actually do it more often, I'm ready for it, prepared. But I was thinking maybe a good time to do that would be the stuff that I normally do in between episodes, just the farming and like kind of like brainless gathering of things might be good for just streaming and maybe chatting while I'm farming stuff. I might do that. Now, I don't know if I would do that on Twitch or YouTube. I guess this game, YouTube would be pretty safe. The only thing I'm thinking is like sometimes YouTube can be a real bitch about music stuff. But I need to get my OBS set up for a streaming thing. All right, what do we got here? We have some iron. And we have some wrought iron. And some glass. Yeah, so where are we on the... Well, no, because we've got large vials. Oh, those take regular... So we're not even to the premium glass, because I think there is another glass, higher quality glass than this. At least there used to be. So I guess, yeah, we're going to be making glass indefinitely, because large vials are going to be coming up anyway. So... Can't do that stuff yet. One of the other things we could do here, let's, we need some more storage for things like the bricks, or the fired clay stuff, and the ore upstairs, which clay stuff will go here. So let's... Oh shit, I don't have my construction hammer on me. Shit. And I left it where? I gotta get rid of this, because I keep putting yeah, I put it in here. I gotta stop doing that. This stuff I could probably just kind of put back, but we'll put that. These are if I want to put up some signs. Let's just toss this other stuff in here. This is still kind of my random bin for stuff when I'm too lazy to go put it away. Okay. Oh, we can climb straight up there. Okay. Now I can move the overflow of our bricks into above. And then we'll have more room for tiles up there. What was the other thing I was... Oh yeah, room for ore upstairs. I'm still kind of actively thinking about how I want all this stuff set up. Because I'm tempted to see if I can get, I don't know if I can get another level above this. But if I could get, like, even maybe half a floor higher and then put another roof up there, I could put some of the Oh, we need room for windmills too. Yeah, I gotta wait until we've got windmills unlocked, because I'm pretty sure a windmill is about the size of this brick part. It just doesn't have as much off to the side as these do. Alright, I need to... I'm gonna think of where I want to put some of this stuff, because I can only stack these two. I mean, you know what, let's just do this. And we can kind of move this stuff. We'll put... Oh, that's copper. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Because I generally am getting either iron or impure iron. I normally don't have a ton of both of them. And then this can be whatever overflow, and this we were keeping sand in, then we got coal and wood. Actually, this one could be a third coal bin at the rate that I'm making it now. Okay, this is kind of one of my favorite parts of this game too, where I'm like, okay, what do I want to do now? What do I do next? I probably should chop down some trees. That's the type of thing that I would normally do in between episodes at this point. I really want to get carpentry leveled up, but I keep forgetting what it is that's holding us up on that. That might be one of the things where I'm kind of waiting to get some wrought iron nails. Yeah, I think the upgraded carpentry bench, that's what we need. Linseed oil prices. Can I make these? Linen cloth, linen string? Yeah, I can. We could make some lupus stuff. I never did go and look at what we sold. Linen cloth, linen string, long wooden stock. Linen cloth, linen string, long wood stock. I don't know how much linen cloth we have. Fair amount. I made up some linen string in between it. Holy shit, we got a lot of it. Wish it could be like, just take half of this stacks. Let's go out here real quick to the store. So we haven't sold any of the swords. I have no idea what I sold. I think it was... I got 10. I mean, it looks like all that stuff's still on there. Somebody may have bought a mantle? One of these guys? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go make some tapestries. Those, yeah, they are up here. No? No, they're not up here? What? Holy shit, did I accidentally opened that and I didn't even realize it. Yay. Okay, we're gonna make one of these. One of these. One of these. Let's make another one of these. Yep. And here we go. I kind of wish that you can't change the snap point, no. I wish the snap point on this was at the top of it, not in the center. Because like here, I can't place it. I'd have to put a stick down or something to hold that on there. But these... Well, this seems like a good place, although it's sticking through the... About here. Gotta make sure our fire doesn't burn it down. No, you know what though? It's gotta face the inside. So let's see, we're 1, 2-ish. Stop telling me that. And then this one faces the other way. Well, that's a little wider. I didn't realize all three of these were slightly different size. How big is this? That's too big. And this... Yeah, so you can't like hang them over the ledge of stuff because it's pinning it to the center. Do I have any, no I don't. Let's grab some of these here, nope. These here beams. Oh, I don't have any sapwood. I gotta use the other wood. Not that wood. Whoops, that's not what I meant to... Okay, so if we... go like that... It almost gets us there. Oh, funny, you can't walk through these. Well, I just wanted to see if that'd work. We'll pick that back up. That's the one that's slightly wider. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I made 2 of each. You doy. Alright, let's put you right there then. And then what we can do for this kind of stuff is do this. Nope. Where's the other one? You. No? Don't like that? Oh, you can... Duh. You can just hold Alt and scroll and it moves it up and down. I didn't even think about that. Well, isn't that handy? So that needs to go up more. Like maybe there-ish. Then we can grab this guy. Put it right there. Cool. I like it. Now we've got that ginormous thing. Can we put that up here? Nice. All right. Now we got some more. I was gonna maybe sell some of those, but I don't want to. I want to put them on my house. I don't know if I can jump up. Oh, I didn't notice that that wall there doesn't connect. I don't know what it would look like if I put one out here somewhere. Yeah, that looks out of place. Could put it maybe in there. Just tuck it right up in here. Sure. All right, we have reached the end of this episode. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.